Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in commentary today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Alison. We're going to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
Despite the conditions, the captain's asking the openers to pad up. Might be a costly decision. The bowlers will fancy their chances of early wickets.
So here we go for the Indian T20 League final. Players are heading out, their hearts full of dreams, their minds clear on their duties today. The crowd, it's nervous but excited, just as I am. Here we go, first ball coming up. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Got that away nicely.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Cummins coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Massive outside edge. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Excellent first over, and they've followed up with a solid second over of the power play.
Patel from the Shivyal Yadav end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. They've gone up here. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
End of the third over. The score is now 21 for no.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Couldn't get it through the field. Great shot through the gap.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Well, that was a struggle. Getting smacked all over the park.
Run rate just slowed down a tad after that over. Good over from the bowler. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Sharma, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Some adjustments to the field.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that just shows how difficult life can be as a bowler. Lifts the ball off a good length. A fabulous bit of timing for 6.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Misses everything. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming. The power play finishes.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Doesn't beat the infield. Perfectly timed. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Mulder from the VVS Laxman end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 67 for none.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Shivyal Yadav end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. drilled that one away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. He was quick onto that in the infield.
End of the over. The score is now 71 for none.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Straight to the fielder. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Power and precision in that shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
The new batsman hitting out to the crease at number 3.
Good running. They should come back for 2. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run. Mulder from the VVS Laxman end. Sharma coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
How easy was that? A pick-up drive all the way for 6.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or 2 just to slow things down again. Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. got that away nicely.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Coley hits that hard through cover. Deep cover point needs to make some ground here.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Mulder over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Chaha, too full and gets punished for it. Great shot for four more.
No point running for that one. It was a four the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Going with pace now.
It's coming into the attack.
Big edge, where's that going? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Finds the edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh, whack! Picked the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
End of the over. The batting team are now 153 for 2.
Patel, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. That is quite extraordinary. Maxwell, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Aggressive shot, gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Oh geez, they've hit that beautifully. That was gloriously net. 2 maximums in a row. Is it a sign of things to come?
A good innings. That's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Cummins back into the attack. Goes over the top with that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Cummins pulls out. Dead ball. Edge, but it drops safely.
End of the over. The batting team are now 180 for 2.
Verma from the Shivyal Yadav end.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Maxwell watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Finds the edge. It's gone all the way and over for 6. Maxwell, classy square drive.
And that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head is perfectly still.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well. Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot. How will he reply?
Got that away nicely.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Couldn't get it through the field. And that's the end of the innings. The Sunrisers have been set a target of 216 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Hazelwood coming in.
Head waited on that and guides it down to 3rd. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary. Misses everything. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Waits for it. Crack! And that looks to be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
SRH shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, and collect that one. Gone! Caught! Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. That's a confident appeal. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
End of the over, 14 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 35 for 1.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Straight to the fielder. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Good pick up. Big chance. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 43 for 1.
Well, it's been a fantastic first half of the power play, going at 12 plus and over. They're in a very strong position early on. That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Kishan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. That's going a long way. What a shot.
showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Great shot.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Two straight and punched through the leg side.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Sharma is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Gets that away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Du Plessis, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Needs to be on target. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. And caught deep mid-off with a simple catch. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but they have to head back to the pavilion.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. End of the over, 10 off it. The Sunrisers are at 9 for 2.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Got that away nicely. Goes over the top with that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Drilled that one away.
On 49. A quick single, maybe?
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Ten runs added there. The Sunrisers are 99 for 2.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Edged it. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be forward. Smacks that away through the gap. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 107 for 2.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Doesn't worry about going down the ground with a 4 square of the wicket.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Out. What a screamer.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Oh, out of the middle. What a start.
Wow. Power off the front foot goes all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Wow, that's missed the lot. There's a chance if it hits. Everyone's gone up. Over, the Sunrisers are 120 for 3. Patel from the VVS Laxman end. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Goes over the top with that shot. Drilled that one away. Nearly gets the edge. Patel with a great delivery there. Perfectly timed. Can't get that outside the ring field. Caught, and that's stuck. Oh wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Mulder ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Yep. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
10 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 140 for 4.
The Batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Lovely shot off the back foot. No joy with the short ball and going for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Doesn't beat the infield. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4. Trouble. Misses everything. Edged it. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing up. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Deep, the right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. He's quick onto that in the infield. Verma taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg though. Flex that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Cuts that off well in the infield.